Hi FlossTube, I'm Erin and welcome back to my channel, The Crabby Stitcher, here on FlossTube. This week is going to be really short. Oh, this is video number 7 before I forget. This is going to be a really short video this week. Didn't do a lot of stitching. No real excuse for it, just was tired when I came home from work and just decided not to stitch. I decided to read instead. So, not a lot went on this week. If you notice, I got 6 inches cut off my hair, so it's pretty short. It was a little traumatic. My hair has not been this short since like 2010. Yeah, about a decade. It's terrifying. But anyway, it's short. I'm loving it. It's a lot healthier looking and it's not as frizzy. But found a really nice hairstylist. She's working on helping me grow my hair back out healthy so I don't have like the U shape that I had going on in the back of my head again. So yeah. Anyway, short week this week in terms of videos. It's also late because we had people doing floors yesterday and they were here until 6 o'clock. And at that point it was too dark and I didn't want to film. So I didn't film. So here we are. It's Monday. It's about 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. So here we go. This is what I stitched this week. If you remember, I think in the first or second video, I stitched this piece, which was Love MD. This is Love Bits States by Hinzeit. And this is Maryland, and this, as you can see, is Ohio. So this came in a week ago, maybe 2, and I got that pattern. I showed you that in my haul. So I worked on that this week. I didn't do a lot on it. I just, like I said, I wasn't feeling stitching between going to work last week and then almost every single day after work I had errands to run. Wednesday I got my hair cut. Thursday was D&D. Friday we had dinner with my mother-in-law. Monday and Tuesday just didn't do anything really. Saturday was, standard grocery shop, that kind of stuff. So like I said, not a whole lot of stitching got done. Read 4 books, like just smutty romance novels, but whatever, I read. But that's it for that. I did not meet my Stitchy Quest goal, and the reason for that was, as soon as I finished filming this video, I sat down and started working more on C3PO to kind of like power through. And as I started stitching with the gold filament in C3PO, the gold petite treasure braid, I realized that I was off somewhere on C3PO. So I ripped all of C3PO out. And then I rechecked the chart and I restitched it. And as soon as I finished the first color, I realized I just stitched right back in the same holes that I just ripped out. What is going on? So then I started looking at how I was figuring out where C3PO needed to go. I was looking off of Chewy. And then I realized Chewy was wrong. And yeah, there was a good solid 10 minutes of just freaking out, thinking I had to frog all of Chewbacca, before I realized that no, I just put his arm up 1. So his right or left arm, I don't care which. The one facing C3PO was 1 square up too high, but it was just his arm. Everything else was fine. It was just that last row, don't know how I did it, that last row was up 1 too high. So I started frogging him and finally finished frogging his arm, but at that point I was angry and it was late and I just didn't feel like working on any kind of stitching just because I was upset. And when I finished Chewbacca, there would be more stuff that I didn't like. I don't like stitching with petite treasure braid. I don't like stitching with any kind of metallic thread, like comparatively speaking to regular thread. And so I just decided I wasn't going to stitch anymore on Sunday. and so I didn't meet the stitching class goal for that week. And then the other downer was I thought I only had 250 stitches to stitch on a person. It was 450. So I have 85 of 450 stitches done for that. None on the ring, which is another 250. And then I had all of the quests this week. And I don't think I'm going to make the quest this week either. Stitchy Bug hasn't fled, per se. But there's just a lot to stitch. And a lot of penalty stitching to be done. And it's just a lot. But we'll see. So I got the OH in this done this morning. And that's all the stitching I've done today. Did watch a little bit of World Cross Stitch today with Pam and Steph on Friday. I watched the first full hour and then just was exhausted. And yesterday just didn't get anything done. But that was pretty much it for me for this past week. Plans for this week. I'm going to attempt to finish Quest 1. I think that's a good solid point for me. If I can only be one quest behind, I think I'll be happier. It's not quite what I wanted with being like on the quest with everybody else. But maybe I just need to keep going, get my stitching mojo back. But other than that, there's not a lot going on this week. Just normal life stuff. So hopefully there won't be too much eating into my stitching time when I get home and, sit down to stitch. So that's it for me for this week. Like I said, short, sweet, sub 10-minute video. Hopefully next week will be more, and I didn't forget about haul. There just is no haul this week. Our scissors, the new Ganger scissors that Leslie at Under the Sea Fabrics ordered, should be here this week, and hopefully they'll ship. So maybe I'll have scissors next week. She's also shipping all of the Dark Queen of the Seas fabrics and beads bundles as she gets them done. So I have that coming, so maybe that will come this week. I haven't gotten a shipping notification, so we'll see about that. I don't think I have anything in the mail right now. I did get, if you follow me on Instagram, I did get almost all of my overdyed floss in that I ordered for the year of starts 2021. But I'm not going to show you that like I told you in the last video, because you don't need to see a bunch of floss. And I have all the fabric coming in that I was missing. All of that is coming in this coming week, hopefully. The USPS has been super slow, which is sad. Save our post office, please. Send a letter. Order stuff, ship it, first class mail. Do whatever you gotta do. So hopefully that'll show up this week. But if it doesn't, it'll be here next week. Not a big deal. Don't need it until 2021. Kind of the entire point of this. But like I said, no haul. Probably none next week that's worthy of showing. Maybe a little bit. But probably not. So that's it for me. Have a great rest of your stitchy week. I will see you next Sunday. I promise. It won't be Monday. It'll be Sunday. I promise. So I'll see you then. Bye, guys.